Hey YouTube, just wanted to discuss a couple of items in the news today that I thought were really pretty profound and pretty much again ignored by the mainstream media. Uh, it was reported today that in the month of December there were only 74,000 jobs created, and that's not nearly enough to keep pace with growth and all. But the statistic, we didn't hear is that 347,000 Americans left the labor force, just dropped out. They ran out of unemployment. They've given up. They've dropped off of the federal um, research and statistics. And that is a record 92 million Americans who are no longer in the labor force. That is really just incredible. It's been 36 years since it was that bad. You have to go back to 1968 to find numbers that bad. And I also found this today on a Fox affiliate in New York. Here's a picture of 1,500 workers who lined up for a union job in New York. Here's a little bit about the story. 1,500. The line wrapped nearly around an entire city block on Friday as approximately 1,500 people waited in Queens for a chance to apply for a coveted union job as painters or blasters on bridges and steel structures. The first few people online had been there since 1 p.m. on Tuesday, when the temperature in New York City was in the single digits. And that's an incredible story, that people started lining up in single-digit weather 3 days before the applications were actually turned in. This situation is just, this is more, whatever you want to call it, anecdotal evidence that this economy is not getting better. It's on life support to the tune of $80 billion a month that the Fed is pumping into this thing. It's on life support. And we're just living in some bizarre times. I don't know how much attention you're paying, how awake you are. I read a story yesterday. 9 dead cows washed up on the beaches in Norway. What is that? What's that about? You read about the two-headed whale that washed up on the beach. The Pacific is poisoned. Are you aware that there is just an enormous amount of radiation falling on our west coast? This Fukushima thing is ongoing. And meanwhile, we've got leadership in this country that are taking $4 million vacations and playing games with people who are rivaling them, and shutting down bridges, and it's an absolute circus. These are serious times that we are living in, and I just wanted to comment on that. Tell me what you think. Maybe I'm overreacting, but you look at situations like this, and it's apparent to me things aren't getting better. Let me know what you think.